I think you nearly killed 2 people with that one. Good job.
The poggers for the princess.
Are we allowed yet?
Yes. Jesus.
Awesome. I was going to say something, but I don't want to say it live.
What?
I was gonna die, but not while the cameras are on, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I don't want to get demonetized or something. Air Emerald and Bronny have given you the freaking codes, so go play your fucking shit. I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, Brawny, I heard if you kill Jet Dragon, you get a good rocket launcher schematic.
Rocket launcher.
What was I looking for? Oh, yeah.
I haven't done it. I just saw it on Reddit. Oh, you didn't finish the tweet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have to get the link for this stuff, though, first.
So,
Blood.
Sorry, Kai, it sounded like I cut you off. Were you saying something?
Yeah, what are you up to right now?
Eating popcorn?
You should, look out your phone and look at those screenshots I sent you.
Oh, boy.
Hey, a while back. And
Yeah, Emerald, this song thing still isn't working.
Huh?
Song thing isn't working.
By the way,
I just fixed it.
Well, it's when I can't hear.
I thought it was just me.
It's probably because I'm playing out of my speakers, so you're probably hearing yourselves out of my speakers.
We got hello from Nathan, Paladin, Arrington. Yeah, those three.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey guys. We're just chilling.
I just fixed that thing. It was just freaking working.
It doesn't work anymore.
Technology. So, is there a reason you're streaming us Outworld, or is there?
Oh yeah, I gotta switch what I'm streaming to them. You do that when you have a second.
That might be part of the issue that's causing the echo.
Oh,
No,
maybe.
it's been echoing since before.
Oh no, they stopped the stream at all. It's still echoing. Huh. Fascinating.
Ow. So you ever just
I would
like
like to say,
oh, dude.
and I am the luckiest man alive.
Why?
There it goes.
I don't know.
What's that?
I don't know. That's just a famous thing you're supposed to say when you have an echo.
He would like to say it, but he can't.
I know. I would like to say that, but
it would be a falsehood, and he's not about that.
it would be an extraneous lie.
Kai, where's that picture you said you sent?
I believe they were in a while back.
Anyways, everyone's saying hello. Yep, that's what we're doing. Let me go on Power World real quick and just make my character do something so that I'm gaining experience. I'll get ore. Doesn't look like anything.
I had you coal mining last time.
Really? There's a whole bunch of them coal mining. Here. I'll work on that, and we can work on nothing. Paladin Pony had an interesting question. Heather, have you ever tried to make a creepypasta? Not an original one. I'm pretty sure I've thought of, like, I've done, like, rough drafts of, like, fan fictions for already pre-existing creepypasta characters, but I don't think I have gone ahead and, made my own thing. It's hard to, like, make your own original thing, have it stick or whatever, you know? But yeah, that's probably back in when I was a teen, so either I don't have it anymore, or it probably wasn't any good anyway.
Fan fiction for creepypasta?
Yeah, like, you know, technically, like, the Slender Man story is like a creepypasta. People make fan fiction of Slender Man. There was a freaking picture, I remember, on DeviantArt of freaking someone making a picture of Slender Man, and, like, one of them was just, like, you know, a picture of Slender Man, as you know him, guy no face, wears a suit, and the next picture was him, like, freaking blazer and shit ripped open, and he's got a mouth. all like a big ass mouth that covers his abdomen, and I'm like, you know what would be a funny comic to do with that one is if you're being chased by the Slender Man, you're like, oh god, and then like he starts like undoing his tie, and you're like, what? And he starts unbuttoning his shirt, and you're like, wait, no, and then he shows the mouth, and you're like, oh, okay, that's better than what I was thinking. Oh, this could have
No, the
gone
version you were thinking is what happened to Silverquill.
Ah!
Yeah, I think it was in Pinky Apple Pie when he reviewed that episode. He pointed out the Slender Pony that was in the background for like 7 frames, and Slenderman came up behind him. Guess what happens next?
He touched his butt.
No, Silver Sucker punched him. Just like it does the staticky thing, and you just hear, and it cuts back. Slender Pony's upside down, and Silver has his fist up, and he goes, "Huh, my ego is soaring. Yeah, I'm strangely disappointed." And then I forget which. It might have been his video. No, it wasn't the video about the cakes. It was something to do with shipping. At the end of it, he's showing all the fan art, and he got ship art for him and Slender Pony. And he's like, wow, really making me take that respect all ships thing to heart, huh? And he's standing right behind me, isn't he? And Slender Pony just pulls up like a box of a heart-shaped box of chocolates and a bouquet of flowers. And Silver says, I am more scared now than you were when you were trying to kill me.
Ugh, dating, horrifying. I don't want to date again after I'm done with Bronny. Like, if Bronny dies, I don't think I want to do that again.
Dating is extremely overrated.
Don't worry, I'm sure my sister would accept you into her harem.
Yeah, because fucking, like, meeting a new person, exploring each other's boundaries, getting used to their shit and having them to, like, either solely accept mine or I have to, like, keep certain things to myself forever. I can't do this anymore. I can't fucking, like, do that with a new person. I just got locked in with this one. I'm not doing it again. Ronnie, you better not die.
So we gotta keep Bronny alive at, like, all costs then. All right.
Yeah, because otherwise this is just pure spinsterhood. I'm not fucking... I have no interest in doing this again.
If he dies, I'm just going to kill the creepy cat lady guy.
Yeah, like, fucking, that's all I'm gonna do.
And I keep saying this, and nobody seems to ever believe me. Heather upgrades with each one, so whoever she's got next is going to be infinitely better than her. Like that guy, the next guy is going to make more money and be mentally stable.
I'm afraid that fiction does not exist.
No, he does. In fact, they're quite common.
They're called normies. They're called normies, and they would not understand or be able to cope with what I really am.
You mean to tell me there's normies out there that make a lot of money and drive good cars and are financially stable and emotionally insecure? I don't believe you. I can't.
That does seem to be a lot to ask of a person these days.
Yeah. No, I can totally imagine you're at the wedding, and the question is asked, do you take him in sickness and in health until death do you part? And you just go, all but the last one. He goes first. I'm jumping in the coffin with him.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I've heard Reddit stories of people, like, fucking up that part of the ceremony, like, do you promise to love this person through sickness, through health, through rich, and through poor? And I feel like one story I heard, like, the chick was just like, sickness through health, and they went through richer and poor, and she's just like, for rich and for richer, and people, like, try to laugh it off, but yeah, that marriage didn't last long. She was only in it for the money.
Yeah.
Like, if you could tell that bad.
So, hang on a second here. I'm looking over the chat, and, Battleship says it's hard to hear you. My volume is near max, and I can't make out your words. So we've got...
For who? Like, all of us? Because our audio is going into the yellow. Let's lower this music a little bit. It couldn't be us because Well, I don't know. Let me think about this. That's up.
Well, it actually does kind of sound like we're coming through your speaker or something.
No, that's exactly what it is. You are.
Well, no, I mean it sounds like we're coming like you have your mic up by your speaker to get us.
Oh yeah, it's like right there. That is exactly what the setup is. You know, Emerald, should we like wear headphones and just like put in desktop audio so like people can just hear them? What are you thinking?
I don't know, because we've never had this problem before.
I don't know. Or maybe they just haven't been complaining.
Have to deal with it, shit.
Hey, cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the sound settings got to be off or something.
Because like
That's
I've
right.
never heard us echoing before.
Alright, so this is
Yeah.
what I'm hearing through the stream right now. Ronnie, you sound very muffled. It's because you guys are being heard through her speaker over.
He's going for your sandwich.
He's going to get smacked if he does.
Fucking cat fanatic.
Alright. I have the Discord output maxed out right now.
Ronnie, would you have the energy to
Yep.
do one thing for me?
I can do something for you. What's up?
I'm thinking about the sausages in the fridge. Could you warm me up a sausage, put it in a bun with mustard?
Yeah, I can do that.
Baller.
Could you do the same for me, but replace the mustard with barbecue sauce?
You're making sausages.
No, Emerald, that's an entirely unreasonable request. Barbecue sauce doesn't even really exist. I'm getting real sick and tired of you just making up nonsense. Stop looking at me like that. You look like all right, you look like a woman with a mustache drawn on with mascara.
At least I have hair.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
Come on.
At least I can manage my facial hair. How about that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what part of it needs to be managed right now?
Whoa! You can't.
I
eat,
thought that was the crown.
you can't eat my Eevee. Kitties. Look at them staring at his sandwich. Look at that.
One of them tried to bite it while I wasn't looking.
Look at the
they
desire.
are just,
Look at the desire in their faces.
they're not even.
So,
trying
chat,
to-
chat, listen up. I'm gonna go make these two their sausages, and then I'll catch up on the chat for you. So, pardon me for a minute.
You fucking-
Let's take a look at these chat here.
Sorry, I've been kind of silent this whole week. I've kind of been.
I want
2, please.
Well, you know, in total. Oh wait, do you want 2 for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, technically 3 in total. 1 for me, 2 for him.
No, I want one too, Heather. Let him know.
Coon wants 1. I don't know if we have that many sausages, Coon. I know you like
Don't
sausage.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, I'd like some fries with that.
for everybody.
Ow!
I'm good, but thank you.
We have popcorn here too.
Yep.
Look at Achilles is just dead set on it. He's just like, God dang. By the way, Poggers.
He's like mentally trying to make him drop it. He's like, just, I know he's gonna drop it. I know he's gonna drop it. I know he's gonna drop it.
By the way, guys, don't forget 10% off Princess Poggers on PoggersLifestyle.com. There. Today, Emerald mixed the flavors for me, so I'm trying that Rocket Pop Watermelon combo. Pretty good.
The rocket melon or water pop?
I think Water Pop works.
Rocket melon.
It'll be watermelon.
I like Water Pop. Makes it sound healthy. We go back back to like the things we found fun when we were younger. I keep going back to Plants vs Zombies, you know.
Remember, what was the name of that one game we used to play on your streams, Heather? It was like one of the first games you started playing on your stream.
I'd have to scroll back, dog.
What's the name of? Yeah, it's like, I know it's the one game where it's like you have to try to get to the finish line.
Is it the board game online or something?
Yeah, it's board game online.
I don't think we played that on stream. We played that with Huey.
Yeah, but I played it on stream.
Maybe? I don't know. I should look that game up because we had a lot more fun playing it from what I remember.
Yeah, now it's different.
Oh yeah? Did they update the site or something?
That's a good question.
Different now. It's been upgraded for modern audiences.
Oh no,
So
they're
they threw Skibbity in there, you know?
Hey, what were you all up in my business for
Oh,
again?
it's still a thing.
What were you all up close to me for again?
The audio issues.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is why I don't.
I haven't seen any complaints about it, so I think we fixed it.
I don't know how we did that. I didn't do shit.
Alright. So, I am looking at the chat. It does seem there's a couple of important questions here.
What are the questions?
See, the important ones are, I don't remember which after the fact. Wonder Quill fan art, okay. Did you guys try Anno 1800 yet?
Right, what?
ANNO 1800?
I'd have to look at
Bro,
that.
I ain't touching Anno 1800. I'm either not going to like it, or I'm going to throw out everything in my life to dedicate mine to it. There is no in between.
Let's see here. NBA Arlington, Paladin. They're having a discussion there.
Yeah, dude.
Rivals and Marines protection. So, yeah, this turned on.
I just turned it on.
Oh hey, is that the green screen thing I gave you?
Yeah. And since I have the other green screen, since I moved back, again, when I moved back, everything is still here from when I left. So it's just I came back, set everything back up. It's just not to do with my nephews randomly running into my room, seeing what's going on.
Alright, just make sure they're not naked.
I made sure the right clothing articles on them. When I say 10% clothing article, they know exactly what I mean. Put on your underwear. Please.
You're gonna get me demonetized.
Exactly. And literally shut down because
Let's see here. So Raptors Town says, he's like, so I have some good news regarding my situation.
Wow.
He says I might be getting my car fixed Monday for much cheaper than I thought, no less.
Oh, thank God. I was worried for you for a sec, because I know a car was a big part of your work.
Yeah.
And getting your car fixed, like, have I told you guys about the time, I believe my car was sputtering. Like, you know when you start up your car and the engine goes and your car starts to shake? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I go to fucking Pep Auto to go get this fixed. Like, hey, it's having this issue. Like, Bronny had done, like, the error. Like, he puts that thing in the car that gives you the error code for what's wrong with your car. And it looked like I needed a spark plug replaced. And I'm like, hey, I go to them, hey, I think I need my spark plug replaced. This is happening. Can you fix it? And they're like, yeah. And they go through their diagnostic and stuff. And they call me later and they're like, hey, so we think there's this, that, and this wrong with your car. So we're going to need about over $800 of your money. And I'm like, excuse me? And I get Bronny on the phone with me, like, Bronny, does this sound right to you? And he's like, no, we weren't looking at that. You just need this and that done. And they're like, well, we really think you need all this. I'm like, I need you to just do what needs to be done to my car so I can drive off with it now, today. And that brought it down to half price to $400, but that's still, like, way too much. Like
$400 for changing spark plugs?
and probably some other bullshit. But yeah, it was BS. And after that, I was just telling Bronny, like, there's no way. And I'm sure the only reason they brought it down that significantly was because I got a guy on the phone. I know it's because, like, they were just looking at a chick and were like, hey, we can jip her out of some money. And they did get some.
Yeah, you have that Valley girl kind of look to you, Heather, so they...
Yeah, those Floridians were like, oh shit, we got a California girl here.
That's why that's why the next time my car needed major repair, like, my brakes were being, like, they were grinding together. I made Bronny, because I forgot he wasn't working that day. I was just like, on a weekday, I was like, Bronny, take this in. You're a man. They probably won't scam you. See what we can do to get this fixed. And it turned out okay. It was still kind of expensive, but they did actually need to replace some legitimate stuff. And yeah, so, like, you can't be a woman and walk in to get your car fixed, damn it.
Brakes are something you don't want to fuck with. You gotta get your brakes taken care of.
Yeah. I got that thing happen. I had that thing happen again where my car started shaking. And my Bronny looked and like, it looks like you need your spark plugs replaced again. I'm like, I don't want to do this again with the place. And he's like, get the spark plugs. I can fix it. And I got Bronny the spark plugs. He replaced them. It was fixed.
Yeah, put it this way. It definitely is cheaper to understand how to fix your own car than to take it into a shop. Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, modern cars are kind of a pain in the ass to work on, but...
Specifically, they're electrical.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Modern cars aren't cars; they're car-shaped electronics.
Exactly.
I mean, dude, you can go as far to say, look at the Tesla, look at the Cybertruck. Boom. We're all going down that path. But, from my experience,
Okay.
I always,
Alright.
know before I go in.
Yeah.
That's another reason Bronny needs to stay alive. I'm not going to people to get my car.
I have been tasked with food transport.
Oh.
I will be taking this as taxes.
Heather, just
Just
know this, Heather. Basically, what you're gonna need is to be smart. What about you being a woman? You don't know, so
That's
look at go.
Yeah.
You know.
that was like one of the amazing things about my brother. He has like an ambulance converted into a motorhome, and like something was going on with the brakes, and he just like replaced the rotor and the caliper all by himself. I'm like, damn. I mean, I've done that, but it's not fun, you know.
Yeah, it's not hard to figure out from my perspective, So
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, now that I'm back, where did we leave off in the chat?
I have been sitting on this one by Battleship Agincourt.
Agincourt.
By the way, have you tried playing Lawyer Moore Academy by Ink Rose? She put a lot of work into that demo, and needs positive reviews.
I didn't know Ink Rose made anything like that.
Oh yeah, I saw Firebrand was doing a stream of it.
I did not
Oh,
know.
you're talking about like no, I'm probably thinking of somebody else.
I think it's like a game. Ink Rose was like an all-brown Pegasus. She used to be an analyst.
I know her.
I swear she was red.
I remember Ink Rose.
It was a very dark red.
Yeah.
It's like almost maroon.
I was gonna say that was like one of the big reasons she was shipped with Josh, wasn't it?
Also, they were both Christian.
Yeah, I'd probably do it.
Have we tackled whether or not the storm did any damage to our house?
No. We didn't have any major damage. We had a leak before the storm, but it was mostly like us being evacuated and having
that.
But
No damage to the house, just to our wallets and our pride.
Yeah.
Emerald, are we out of food?
Alright.
We out of food? We have a pal that doesn't starve it.
No, Till's probably stuck on the roof of the greenhouse again.
Oh, yep, she is. All right, I'll put her back.
I took down the overhang specifically so that didn't stop happening. How does she keep getting on the roof?
Hold on, I'll put her in and I'll put her out.
I'm talking about Josh Scorcher, not the other Josh.
What other Josh is there?
Oh god, Battleship actually has a genuine issue right now. Listen to this. Speaking of cats, I just brought a kitten into my home, and my cat became hostile towards me. I knew she wasn't going to welcome a new cat, but I didn't think she'd know enough to be angry at me.
Cats are smarter than you would think.
You smell like the new cat.
Same with dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, cats and dogs can smell that you've been with other people.
You gotta get the new cat smell off you.
Your cat thinks you're a cheating whore. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
When I lived in Connecticut, the friends I was living with, they got a new kitten like a month or two before I moved down here. And when I played with the new kitten, the old cat didn't like her. I had to go rub my hands on the rabbits before she'd like me again.
Yeah. It's a whole thing. You gotta be careful, especially with honestly. Dogs
There
are
was
just
one
sure.
time Achilles got really, like, I won't say messed up, but he was acting different to the point where I thought for a brief second that this wasn't my cat. Like, I had left him at the vet for the day, and I picked him up, and I brought him home, and he was meowing in his carrier like he does, but he seemed a little more distressed today, and I was like, I wonder what's going on there, and I picked up his carrier, and I brought him into the house, and of course Zeus comes to the door, his brother's been gone all day, and he's like, what's going on? I open up the carrier, and Achilles immediately comes out and starts getting mad. He's like hissing at his brother, trying to hit him, and I'm just like, what are you doing? What's wrong? I try to go up to him, and he hisses at me too, and I'm like, what? Why are you acting like this? You never act like this when you come back from the vet. And he was just like really like defensive. And I'm like, okay, we need to calm down. I went and got some treats, and I went down and gave it to him, and then he stopped. He was hangry. I suppose. He was hangry, I suppose. He was just like, he acted like he didn't even know me. For a second, I was just like, did they give me the wrong cat?
MEA Arrington has a question. It says, Brawny, Heather, and Emerald, would you like me to draw y'all's OC? I don't mind.
Only if you want to. If you
I
if you
would
just
say
feel
you're
like
welcome to do whatever you want. We're the idiots who put our OCs out into the internet. Whatever happens to them after that is beyond our reasonable control.
yeah, like
So-
look, I already have 2 references for you.
So, go ahead. But, I have a question for you in return, Mr. Arrington. What does MEA stand for? So, let's see here.
Electrical aspect.
So he was going to spell meat, but forgot the D.
It stands for My Enormous Assumptions.
Okay.
That's pretty funny.
Your assumptions.
My enormous ass.
My egregious
Oh.
attitude.
Actually, I like what the acronym for this, like my enormous ass dick would be MEAD, mead, like the beverage.
Exactly.
Okay, Mary Elizabeth.
That's a girl!
God.
Oh,
So
there's
it's
no
Mary?
girls on the internet. You know how the rules are.
She's the lady!
I'm not even sure women actually exist. Like, have you ever really seen one?
No.
I thought I did, but you know, could have been
It was
in
just
my
a guy in a dress.
Yeah.
I'm
Look,
pretty sure it was.
I know there's at least one in this call.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean,
That Coon's a
And
bad
what
boy,
about-
I told
it
you
could
already.
be any one of us. It could be you. It could be me. It could
oh
even.
God.
It could even be Heather.
Yeah.
No.
I'm the biggest dick here.
Look, we
Did I
all
say-
know her. We
It
all
could
know.
even be just get your head blown right off.
Look, we all know that Heather's second X chromosome is just a deformed Y.
But you know what's not deformed? These nuts!
Oh.
Heather, those are horrendously deformed. They're on your chest.
You shut your fucking mouth. They're beautiful. I have wonderful nuts. Right, kind of.
Oh, I
Not
love
my
that.
place to know. Brody, can you confirm?
No, I can't actually.
Wow.
He's got some ball envy. These balls.
For all I know, Heather could be some tranny playing the long game to humiliate me.
How fucking dare you? You think I wouldn't be upfront about it?
Pretty manly, Heather.
You're a beautiful queen.
He just lets out a huge belch. First of all, how dare you?
Even better, Brody doesn't mean as a trans person. He's gonna turn around during the honeymoon. She's gonna be a part of an engine. He's like, I knew it!
Rusty says, I am the nut man. My nuts are delicious.
Yeah, but you two.
Is that a Psychonauts reference?
Maybe.
I think that's a Psychonauts reference.
You know a nut.
I know that reference. Guys, you know what I thought about doing on stream, which I think will be difficult to do because copyright claims, but maybe if I find like one of those older movies, doing like a movie stream where we watch a movie that we're allowed to watch on YouTube and like do this, but we're commenting on the movie, kind of like riff tracks, but really unscripted. What do you think about that?
I mean, don't get me wrong,
That'd be
I've
fun.
always loved the idea, but it's just YouTube's copyright rules are like downright draconian, you know.
We'd probably have to do it on Twitch.
Yeah.
God damn.
Hold on.
Oh, baby. Oh, hey, chat. I want to show you something cool. Oh, you want the code? Hold on. Let me take care of this and
to
I'll...
me in audio.
I don't even know how to pronounce what the fuck this is.
There's an at, I think, with like what looks like an upside down exclamation point and an ampersand with a pound sign.
And I think it's a Chinese word, but I can't tell, but it's a symbol.
They have symbols in their alphabet?
And the Russian R. I don't know why, but the Russian R.
Geez, next you're gonna tell me that we're spelling things with letters. And I promise you I will not tolerate that nonsense.
Next thing you're gonna tell me is that there's letters in math!
Yeah, I was about to say, words with letters, I could deal with that. Math with letters, you've gone too far.
Ah! Freaking, Oh, so back to the thing I was talking about. I got sake to try on stream! Yay! So I have here Snow Maiden and Night Swim, all by Tozai. Or is it Tozoi? It looks like an A. Maybe an A. They're chilled. They're supposed to be served chilled. So what should I try first? Let me read you these descriptions. The Snow Maiden is a cloudy sake inspired by the famous Japanese koi fish that lived for 226 years in icy water at the base of Mount Ontake. Bright, creamy, and fresh. And this one says, jump in, mellow tropical flavors with hints of refreshing citrus. Swimsuit optional, hashtag night swim. There's a very big difference between how these two drinks are described.
My.
So should we start with the fruity one or the cloudy one?
The fruity one.
Ooh. Oh, excuse me.
Didn't I?
Thank you. Let me just wipe my nose a little bit. Sorry, that was a big sneeze I had in me. But yeah, let's try this fruity one then. Let's see. It says to serve chilled brew room. Jump in, back closer. I think this one needs to be shaken. One of them needed to be shaken. Shake. Yeah, this one says shake it up. Well, it says shake it up, but that might just be a phrase. I don't know if it literally means, hey, shake this can.
I think it does.
Like literally
I think
shake
you
it.
need to shake the can, Heather.
Well, this one doesn't say.
Yeah.
It says for me to jump in on this one. I don't know how to jump in the can.
Paladin Tony says take it easy with those. They're a little stronger than you think.
Oh yeah, this is like 14%. 14.6% if I remember. No, it's not cat food! I know it has a fish on it! It's not cat food! I promise you! Smell it.
freaking
Hey,
donuts over you.
I'm like, it's not
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Get down, fucking shit.
I opened like a can of ravioli and they thought it was cat food. And like, oh my god.
Jesus. Anyways, it smells good, but yeah, this is a 14%. So, let's see how it is. It's not that sweet. It doesn't burn or anything either.
It's sucky.
It's alright. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that drink Hint. Like, you know those waters that just have like a little bit?
A little hint or something.
Like a little taste of it. It's not bad. It's interesting.
Cool.
I freaking love blackberry hit.
Alright.
You need to have it with the good old classic barbecue.
Dude, yeah, like freaking, I got some plum wine and I had it with some Chinese food we brought home. Plum wine and like any kind of Asian cuisine just goes together so perfectly. I love it with ramen, love it with my sushi, love it with my mushu chicken or whatever. I think we have mushu pork actually, mushu pork. Oh yeah, I forgot to make my character do something.
Mushu something.
I love me some chop suey.
Oh, have you ever had sardine?
I don't know. If I haven't, I certainly.
It's basically Hawaiian ramen. Simply put.
Oh, I'm sure I'll like it.
Alright.
I should make you guys some sardine when I come over.
Yeah, you made us like a lot of good spam stuff the last time you came over just for a visit.
Spanish to be.
Spanish weed. Spam with eggs is a good idea.
Oh,
Right.
it is.
There was like quite a while. That was like my breakfast every day.
Spam and ramen get you through hard times.
I'll tell you this. My would always make me spam eggs and onions mixed together. Good stuff.
I think my mom, she was like my grandma, because my mom said my grandma would always make something out of nothing. And she, like, my grandpa didn't bring a lot of money home, so it was kind of tough. So she would feed them rice and beans, because, you know, rice and beans is pretty dang cheap, and it was always good.
You take a lot of that.
You can't, but it's just because it's the cheapest thing available. And my mom did do that sometimes. She was able to do a little bit better here and there, you know? But I think one of my favorite things my mom made, that's probably like a cheapo meal, because it's just potatoes. You make mashed potatoes, you put them in some corn tortillas, and you fry them like potato tacos. I love potato tacos, and I love sopa with it. Maybe some sopa and some beans. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff my mom would make for me. And we didn't have a lot of money.
Corn in Spanish, I believe, is elote.
Ooh, I love elote. You know, street corn's even better. So they get the corn, boil it, steam it. I think you roll it in something. It's not mayonnaise, it's something else. But you put butter on it. Then you roll it in the cheese. You put some chili powder on top. Good.
It actually gives me this. There's two ways to call it. There's three ways. There's maize, Indian corn.
Oh, wasn't like corn originated in Mexico and then like?
I thought it was in America because Native Americans would make it, and they made popcorn, didn't they?
No. It was imported. It was imported to the Native Americans from outside the country.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it's just made.
You know, I think I gotta look into the history of corn and find this out for sure.
That's where the term corn maze came from.
They didn't make mazes out of corn for fun.
Corn is started from here in the Americas, not specifically the United States. We bred corn to be more bigger.
Why not? Go bigger, bro.
From the Native Americans.
When I was little, they taught me that like the Native Americans invented popcorn.
In a sense, yeah. That's how certain soups are made.
Charles wants to know if we get trick-or-treaters to our house.
A little bit. I try to get good candy for them. I got Pokemon cards this time too.
You know what's weird about the neighborhood I lived in? Especially the one I'm at here now. Back in the 2000s, it was the place to be. And just as the years went on, it just slowly became the last home. Over the years.
I guess the
Like,
kids
in my neighborhood,
grew up.
there's only like 2 houses that have like on my block that have it's like my cul-de-sac that has decoration. The neighbors across from us and us.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to let y'all know I'll be right back.
Okay, see you later. Ronnie, do you want some popcorn? I made a lot of it.
No, I'm all set.
Hey, Bronny, where's my hot dog?
I ate it.
Ah, how dare you?
Yeah.
I was gonna walk to the kitchen, get a hot dog, and be like, "Ah, thanks, Bronny."
Hot dog.
Diggity dog.
I see that Raptors Town says I might be able to get back on Patreon next week because my financial situation might not be as bad as I thought. That's cool. Definitely take your time. Really make sure you're in a secure place. I'd never want you to, put yourself out.
Hey, Edits, where did all my spheres go? Did you take my spheres that I was making?
Yeah, I have. Here, is it right if I keep some? Because it's actually good.
Sure. Here, actually, drop all of them for just a second. All right, and I'll give you your share.
By the way, my birds say hello.
How are they doing, by the way?
They're actually doing way better now. They're like, wow, we got a big cage. We can surf around.
Good for them. Good for them. I was hoping that they were flourishing,
Oh, there they are. Like, there was a point where, like, alright, I'm gonna take out whatever stuff they're gonna use as a nesting box, because I don't want to do what they do.
All right, Coon. Here, go to this bin and just pick. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. I think I screwed something up.
Yeah, I see.
There we go. There's four groups in there. So take one of those groups, and that's an even split.
But yeah, they're having fun. They're chilling. They're having a good time. In fact, here's the crazy thing. I let my nephew feed the birds, and Lorb is a bit more open to feeding out of hand, while Poison Orb is more like, I don't want to be near you. But the moment my nephew put his hand out into the cage, the blue one came and ate out of his hand. I was like, oh dang, that's a bird.
Maybe he smells good.
So, Coon, what do you want to do on hanging out here?
I want to go shoot things and catch things.
When you started with the
Come back over to me for a second.
when you started with the sound, I thought you were going to say, "I want to go shopping." You want to go to
In
the
that bin. Bullet.
Bullet. Are you talking about the 1,000 volts?
Yeah. It's like 2,000 some odd. So I am watching the chat, just so you guys know. I'm just, I also gotta wait for a time to get into the conversation here. Battleship saying to Bronny, I remember you saying, "Oh God, the confirmation." That was in To Where and Back Again, when Countess made some kind of insinuation that made me visualize intercourse between Flufflepuff and Chrysalis, and it was so disgusting that I threw up.
Yeah, you said, "Oh God," the implications of that one. "Oh God," the confirmation was the sketchy.
Was the what?
Sketchy. He was saying something about you, I don't remember, and then you fired back, "So is your black oily exoskeleton. It's so the ladies get a smooth ride." Oh God, the confirmations!
Oh, is that what I said? Okay. So, Coon, we could go hit all these bosses again, get you some more XP, or we could go to the nature preserve together.
You should hit the bosses and get more ancient technology parts.
That's
Yes,
true,
baby?
But I do like the core too.
Come on, baby.
Let's go to a nature
Yeah.
preserve. South. Yep, directly south. We're gonna fly over an ocean.
God. I need to pull out my flying towel.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I get it.
Oh, you got your Ragnarok saddle.
Oh shit! I was asking somebody for that. I thought I got it.
Oh yeah, I actually made one. Let me drop it for you.
Okay.
Can you drop key items?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Me and Brody were having this conversation where I'm like, why would you pick it up? He has to have it on the thing or he can't use it.
Hey, Coon, or Emerald maybe would know better. How is Astagon on speed?
Very slow.
All right. I'll stick with Nightmare Moon then. All right, so we're going south.
Gotta say though, the
So-
mining performance is
so
astonishing.
Earlier, Paladin Pony asked, "Is there any like Halloween themed episodes of shows you like?"
Huh. That's a good question. Let
The
me
Nightmare
think.
Night episodes in Friendship is Magic are freaking great.
Oh, I like him. I'm there with you.
Does anyone remember the Halloween episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob really wanted to be scary because everyone else would scare him, and he scared everyone at the end when the Flying Dutchman ripped off his skin on accident?
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
Ronnie, so just go straight south.
They got away with a lot back then.
Yep, just straight south. In fact, you should probably already be able to see the structure in the distance. That's where we're going.
Like, there's very few cartoons I genuinely don't like, and like SpongeBob is like right high on the list.
SpongeBob was part of my childhood. I have a nostalgic affliction for it. And frickin' I'll look
Yeah.
at clips of some of the newer stuff, and some of it's funny. Like, I hear it's, like, overall not as well good in quality, but, like, there's bits here and there that are fun.
I like the Simpsons Nightmare episode.
Oh, yeah. You know what's a memorable
Great
one?
House of Horrors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch all of them. My favorite of those had to be the one where, like, Homer is falling through all these, like, different realities parallel to his world, and, like, he goes to one where Ned Flanders runs the world. Oh, yeah, fucking, he came out of a TV out of the ground, and when he talked back, he was like, well, time for, like, re-education, and they freaking, like, you know, like, he's like, yeah, re-education is great. You just have a glass of milk, a little nap, and a full frontal lobotomy. Freaking Mo comes in, he's like, it's cool. They even let you keep a little piece of the brain they take out. He just puts it in his season of jar. He's like, look at that.
So, Coon, whatever you do, don't touch the ground.
Oh.
Yeah, the
I've
sky
heard
just
this.
turned red.
I've heard this. I'm not sure if it's true, but I heard that if you touch the ground, that's when the PIDF comes for you.
Oh, geez. Okay, I'm going back out here. That scared me.
Remember,
It's
the floor
fun.
is lava.
Actually, the floor is
All right,
bullets.
I left it. Jeez, I know, right, Bird? Yeah. So never touch the ground.
Avoid it if you can.
But if I get on top of those fire things up there, can I help? Will I be okay?
That,
Probably.
yeah, that should be safe.
Run up there. Oh, the wildfire. Oh yeah, okay. Might fall, so they might come after me.
It's fun a little bit. But this will be a good spot.
So, chat, let me tell you about something funny / very frustrating that happened this week. Freaking Achilles has gotten into a nasty habit of jumping onto my nightside table and spilling whatever drink I have over there. Like, whether it be a cup of water, or in this case, it was a can of ginger ale that I had a cap on, but it didn't stop it completely from spilling over. He does this in the middle of the night, and it doesn't wake me up. It woke up Ronnie, though. He woke up in the middle of the night, turned on the lights. I'm still dead asleep, but he sees that Achilles has gotten onto my nightside table and spilled the can of ginger ale. So Bronny goes over there, and he's like, poor guy's already cleaning it up for me. That doesn't even wake me up. And he has to shoo freaking Achilles off my nightside table. And when he does, Achilles jumps off the nightside table onto my throat, and then runs away. And that's when I wake up like, oh, what the fuck? And Bronny's just like, Achilles spilled your ginger ale. I'm like, God damn it. Why on the throat, though?
Because, oh no, the big one's happening.
You've been a bad boy. It's like I can't have anything to drink in my own room anymore because this fucking cat will knock it over.
Yeah.
Oh, typical cat stuff, though. In a nutshell. Fucking, I thought I was having a good day at work the other day. Like, I was having a generally good day where I was, like, working at the backlog of work I have, and I was at least getting, like, customer calls that, you know, people who at least had a couple more brain cells than just one, you know? Like, not that irritating. And as I was just thinking to myself that afternoon, like, man, it's mostly been a good day. It's actually been, like, working out. I'm getting a lot of work done. I'm not being bothered that much. It's actually a good day. And then a motherfucking assistant runs in here with, like, $3,500 in cash, and it's just like, hey, I need someone to deposit this. And I'm like, fuck! I couldn't even care holding the disdain. I just look at her, look at the fucking bundle of money she has in her hand. I'm like, I have to count all that, don't I? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, motherfuck! You ever have to count that much money in cash? Fucking sucks.
I worked at a gas station once, and someone tried to buy like $20 worth of gas with pennies.
Yeah, that's...
And he literally came in with like a garbage bag with full of pennies, and we're like, if you're doing this, you have to count this, and we have to watch.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
And so he literally sat there and counted out $20 worth of pennies as one of the other employees sat and watched, and it was like, holy crap. I don't know what was going on, but he was dedicated to the bit, so.
Just holy crap. Like, why wouldn't you take that many pennies to at least, like, one of those Coinstar machines and just be like, hey, trade for cash?
I think he was just trying to be a dick.
Also, Coinstar card review.
I guess, but, like, is it worth it? Is it worth it to, like, not be charged that small service fee?
Like, I'm pretty sure if you go to your bank, you can exchange the coins there for free if you bank with them.
Okay.
He might be a guy that doesn't believe in a bank account.
Just enjoy being assholes for the sake of being assholes.
I know, but I'm trying to look for alternate explanations, because that one's too obvious.
And it's stupid.
No, that's what it was. He was an asshole.
I just got a Pow Metal Helm schematic, too.
That's me.
All right. So Paladin Pony is like repeating, asking a couple questions. So hang on a second here.
I hate it when he does that.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we haven't been, keeping track of it all too well. So here we go. Have you ever watched any of the Halloween SPC or SCP?
Oh, I'm sure I've watched a few. I just don't recall. But now is a good time for me to go and look at some SCP stories this time of year.
Yeah, important distinction.
Hey, Kuhn, put your ring on.
Important distinction. SCP stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. SPC stands for Shark Punching Center.
Oh no, not the Shark Punching Center! That's inhumane!
It is an actual thing in the SCP continuity.
What the fuck?
Yep. They categorize all different forms of regular and anomalous sharks, and their goal is to punch every single one of them. In fact, there is I don't know if it's an XK end of the world thing, but it's on the same scale as that. And there's a specific procedure in place for if the Shark Punching Center fails at its mission.
Oh my god. Let me see how long this is getting. It's almost at it. So I think I should get it down. Yeah, probably gonna go back.
So if you have watched the SCP-001s, which one do you like the most?
001s, you know, I'll have to Google that real quick and refresh myself on what they were, because I probably have and I just don't remember. Okay. Hold on. I'll look that up real quick.
And then the last one that's easy to answer. Where are your favorite places to trick or treat?
I like going to Sip or Treat. Like, there's a mall that'll have like a Sip or Treat event where like adults can go to trick or treat, but instead of candy, I mean, there are treats, but it's also basically a wine hop. Like, every store is gonna have a little shot of wine or alcohol for you to take. It's awesome. I actually
They
called them up.
probably do. You look it up.
Yeah, they probably. I mean, knowing the area, I bet you it's all around. Because there's a lot of vineyards, like I think he's going to mountains here. They have plenty of vineyards. You know what? I'm gonna go wine.
But anyways, I don't remember SCP-0001. But yeah, I really liked that. And the event that's happening this year that I went to last year that I want to go to again, there's no online registration this time. Like, I looked at the website and I was thinking like to myself, oh, they must be waiting till it gets closer to the date and then they'll open up registration. But that hasn't happened and it's coming this week, supposedly on Thursday.
There's no way, Heather, that they won't have like registration at the door. That would be throwing money away.
I know, but it's like it irritates. Well, I don't know about throwing away money because the event is free. But yeah, I'm like I ended up calling and leaving a voicemail today saying, hey, can someone call me back about this? Because registration is not on the website, and also it says 2 different days. Like, one of them says Friday, but the other one says it's the Thursday. And I'm like, I want to confirm this. I mean, shouldn't it be a Friday, though? I don't know why they're doing it on Thursday. That's not even Halloween. Yay.
So, Brawny, where's the criminal?
We are the criminal activity.
We are the criminal.
Oh, shit.
my dark past.
I'm just over here filling up my pal deck.
Just exploring this cool little. Who is it?
I see Gojillian says I'm gonna head out earlier. Have a good night, everybody. Good night, Gojillian. Bye.
Have a good night, Julian.
I think I see another question from Paladin. What was the most disappointing treat you ever got as a kid on Halloween? That's a tough one, because I feel like I didn't get anything bad. Didn't have a lot of people giving me raisins. Like, I don't remember like getting the stereotypical things like raisins or whatever, or apples.
I always hated getting Smarties.
I don't care for them either, but I had siblings, so we would trade candies if like there was some we didn't want, and I had some siblings that would eat weird stuff. I think I even got McDonald's coupons sometimes, I think.
That's crazy.
I do remember getting boxes of raisins sometimes, but it was like
I got boxes of raisins sometimes, but yeah, I don't mind them. I like raisins.
You sick freak.
He is a freak.
Shut up, furry.
I know, right? Fucking furry.
What could be worse? Guy who eats raisins or furry?
I don't know.
Well, one has a healthy digestive tract, and the other is a furry.
Yes, but
So one spewing shit. I want to eat shit. Oh, hey guys, did I tell you something you'll find funny? You remember how I uploaded a short of how I roasted the furries at Mare Fair?
Yeah.
My mom saw that video.
Oh.
Because it's posted on my TikTok. And my mom follows me on TikTok, and she'll just scroll through my stuff sometimes and just like everything and leave a comment here and there. She's my biggest fan.
Yeah.
And she left a comment on there being like, Heather, why did you tell them that? But then she left the emoji that goes like... And I'm just like... Because I guess she can tell it's like a setup. Like it's a joke. And I just commented underneath her like, it's a roast panel, Mom. Well, I didn't say Mom. I didn't want to like fucking dox her in front of everybody. But, yeah, so my mom saw it, and she's just kind of down. She's like, haha. I don't even think she knows what a furry is.
You'd be surprised.
Well, I guess furries have been a thing for a long time. I'm sure she's heard the word.
Your mother invented furries.
You think she would have more money then?
I did not know such a thing existed in ancient Egypt, but okay.
And on the 69th day, God said, let there be furries.
No, on the 69th day, God said, nice.
Yeah, no. It was the 34th day that the furries came around.
Yep, that sounds about right.
And on the 420th day, God said, blaze it.
Smoke weed every day.
No, on the 420th day, God's like, okay, so what if I just took this random piece of land in the middle of the ocean and made it completely uninhabitable, and then put humans there anyway?
No, then,
So funny.
and then he went like, what if I got like a duck and a beaver? And I just went like, and because it's part duck, it doesn't have nipples, but it still excretes milk. Wanna guess where?
Okay, I'll bite where? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And then, in about like 300 years or so, I'm gonna make one of these duck beavers, put on a brown hat, and fight with a pharmacist.
By the way, sorry about that, guys. I got infiltrated.
Hey,
You got spotted?
Yeah, well, no, not in the game. My net
Okay.
infiltrated my.
Paladin's asking if we have any more funny moments from Mayfair. Paladin, were you there when I told him about how, like, as soon as we got there for registration, the first thing that happened was, like, a bunch of obvious bronies huddled up near the entrance, immediately offered us cigars, and I was just
way out.
man, whatever. The point is, a brony tried to, like, make me freaking smoke a cigar like an old Cuban man, and I'm just like, who smokes cigars?
It was actually funny. Like, sorry I couldn't be part of the stream, but basically, yeah, I remember I was walking up first day going to the convention, and yeah, a bunch of guys were like, want a cigar? And I literally stopped them like, can I have one to go? And Heather's like, no, we're continuing.
It's like, no, you can't, like, smoke at our house. Once the smell gets in there, it'll never go away.
Well, admittedly, cigars are better smelling than cigarettes.
Yeah, certainly, but that's not my preferred smell. I'm a very fruity gal.
I gotcha.
Hey, we got Hatsune Miku.
Oh, I love Hatsune Miku. I mostly like screaming her name, Hatsune Miku! But, let's see.
Miku. Wow.
I had a very nice time at Mare Fair. I fucking got blitzed at Arcade Monsters. And we came back for Prince Whatever's performance, and I was just we fucking balled. Freaking, Kun got freaking in the middle of the mosh pit on accident, and they just, like, fucking threw him around.
Yeah.
And he just, like, bumped into me, and he was like, wow! And I'm like, oh my god, run to the front!
That mosh pit chewed up Coon and spat him right out.
Literally.
And then Bronny got in and be like, give me some of that!
Caught me off guard, dude. It was fun, though. I had fun. Just wish I didn't get, completely obliterated.
Dude, I was so fucking psyched that they did all the Sweetie Bot hits.
Yeah.
Looks like my secret's been revealed. I'm not.
I have been listening to Enemy Undefined at least 5 times a day since that concert.
God, I love it. I really do.
See, I really like that one because you can't even tell it's a Brony song. So I could show that one to people and be like, hey, sounds cool, right? Yeah. You're never going to believe this.
You're not gonna believe this.
I can't believe you've done this.
I will say, I fucking you guys seen the picture I posted of me just coming out of there, just so like oiled with sweat, wig half fallen off, blazed as shit.
Yeah.
Like ah.
No offense, but you look a fucking mess.
Yeah, that is exactly the situation. It was absurd.
Heather, you need to do a Sweetie Bot cosplay.
I do, and I was thinking of doing the makeup like Bronny. What was that one band you knew that did like the robot makeup? What was it like? A robot giraffes or what was it? Something giraffes.
Steam powered giraffe.
Steam powered giraffes. They apparently do really good robot makeup. I gotta like get kind of inspired by that because how else are you gonna make a Sweetie Bot cosplay? Like I could use my current one and just robify it.
A single. Wait, no, you can't do contacts. So I was gonna say a single red contact lens.
You know, I have done a Sweetie Bot audio before for Sweetie Belle, and all I did was use a robot filter that just gave you synthetic eyes, so I could just do that. I could just do that because, yeah, I my eyes are just very sensitive. I mean, look at them. I have one closed right now. I have one that wanders, and like people, like our friends tried to talk to me about it this week over Discord. Like I don't know, the topic of contacts came up. And they were like, yeah, I prefer contacts. I'm like, my eyes are so sensitive, it's a pain in the ass, so why bother? And they're just like, no. In the long term, it's probably better. And I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Paladin wants to know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say I wouldn't necessarily, take what they say too well, especially since they don't know. They know about your eyes, but they don't know
how it is to live with my eyes.
The personal experience of your eyes, like being the way that they are. Like I would think you would know better about that. Like when their eyes aren't like yours, so
yeah, because I've looked into getting contacts before. Like I went to the optometrist one day, and he like flipped my eyelid inside out, and I just couldn't stop twitching. He's like, "Yeah, I don't know if this will be right for you," and I'm like, "Damn." And he also said I had bumps.
Paladin wants.
Like bumps.
What did he also say, Heather?
He said I had bumps on the inside of my eyelids a little bit. So that might have made it a little weird. I don't know. Anyways, what if
Paladin wants to know what songs you like for Halloween.
I like. That's a good one too. I was gonna say the classic for this time of year for me, which I haven't listened to in a little bit, which is shocking considering the time of year. But I love the Living Tombstones remix of Spooky Scary Skeletons. Spooky Scary
Skeletons.
It's just a classic, instant classic.
It is a classic.
Like I'm serious.
A modern classic.
Kinda. It was
Certified.
cool. Yeah. It was like it's not like a different lifetime ago, but it was quite a few years ago when Undertale was at its peak or something.
Yeah.
Undertale, I'm sure, still has a strong fandom, but last I checked, they don't have entire conventions devoted to Undertale fans.
Mm-hmm.
Do they? Do they?
I'm sure there's one somewhere.
Comic-Con. They'll have them in Comic-Con.
Yeah, they probably just go to like conventions that kind of have video games or whatever, or even anime conventions as the subcategory.
I usually
those fandoms are pretty much dead.
I usually think of Comic-Con or like anime expos or whatever, like where they would have stuff like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, from my experience.
Yeah. I like how simple this scarf is. It just takes a while. Like, it's a very simple design, but it takes a while to put together. It's nice.
Do we like Thriller?
Oh, the song?
Absolutely.
Like
It's a good song.
Yeah, everybody knows Thriller.
Well, it was really weird. Like I was donating plasma one time, and then sometimes they have like music playing on the TV, and then like that video started playing, and like every girl that worked for the place like got in the middle and started dancing to the song. I was like,
Mm.
oh, you're even old enough to remember this song. What the fuck?
Well, it's timeless at this point, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love Halloween, and I haven't felt like I've really fully embraced the Halloweeny spirit of things, and it's halfway through the month. I gotta get in the zone, man.
I know, right?
I need my spooky stuff in front of me. I need to be like Halloweening it up. I felt a little Halloweeny playing Five Nights at Freddy's, but I was also very frustrated. Just
Yeah.
We got night 6 to get through next week.
goddamn. I'm gonna look up fucking tips and tricks, man. I can't like fucking go in this blind again. I got us to night 4, I think, on my own.
The only reason I was able to get through night 5 is because I had looked up the tips and tricks years ago when I was playing the second time.
Oh yeah, so we'll both just research night 6, see if we get
Night 6 is basically going to be the same as night 5, just harder.
Oh, great!
One more pancake.
Fucking Kai, you want to come play Five Nights at Freddy's?
Five Nights at Freddy's is the place we wanna be.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of currently cleaning up all my supplies and stuff. And yes, I was
What would you want?
planning staying this weekend.
Oh, thank God. Now we could take some shifts here, getting through night 6.
You guys need me to come over?
We've never played for the first time in the game.
I played it.
Yeah, this was my
I never
first
got the second
time.
one.
So here's what you need to know.
I played like a little bit of the second game, but not much, and it was on my phone.
Dude, the second game's supposed to be harder.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
God, it's fucking...
I have the third and fourth, though.
I've got 1 through 4. Someone bought it for me. Speaking of what?
You know,
Sorry, I didn't know if everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt anybody. Speaking of the upcoming week, Heather, I looked it up, and the Zipper Treat is on Thursday.
So we're for sure in that, though, because the top of it has, like, a calendar icon, and it says Friday, so I called them to confirm. I'm hoping they call me back. If not, I'll call them tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Monday.
Yeah, because I looked it up earlier. I looked up, Zipper Treat, whatever, and it was saying that it was on Thursday.
I know. Thursday's a weird day to do it, but, like, I'll still go. Sorry, Bronny.
Yeah.
Thursday's off. I'm going to Zipper Treat.
okay.
But, yeah, fucking, I don't know. I'm gonna call them and just confirm everything, but there's no place to register online. Am I crazy, or will it not let you register?
There is no registration. You just need to go in with your ID.
Is that what we did last
At least
year?
that's what the web. Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah,
on the
that's what we
website.
did last year.
Okay, then I guess it doesn't matter, but I still want to confirm those dates, just to be on the safe side of things.
Yeah, I'll get that. I know I kept it open on my phone. One second.
Yeah, I don't know why, like, the Alvito website is very frustrating, especially on mobile. Like, on mobile, I want to go to a certain page, but it'll be like, no, I'm not gonna let you open that menu. I'm not gonna let you do shit. You can, it's more accessible on desktop. Like, it's just a pain in the ass.
I think it might be their fuck up because it's saying Friday to Friday. I think it's supposed to say Thursday to Friday because literally right below it says Thursday, October 24th.
That's confusing.
And on the little flyer thing that they've got for it, it says October 24th, which is Thursday.
Okay, so most likely Thursday, but I want to confirm it because I don't want us to show up there in costume and have, like, no treats.
Friday 09. I think that might just be when it was, like, made or, like, decided.
Yeah, it's
That
weird.
says 09.
It
It's
does.
definitely not.
It
Friday.
does say 09.
Yeah, it says FRI Fry 09 2024.
Yeah, they really gotta, like...
Unless they're doing it again on November 9th, which is interesting.
God, it fucking...
I
don't know. Like I said, I'll get in contact with an actual human person who can explain themselves.
But I would definitely, it's definitely Thursday. Like they're explicitly saying the sign says October 24th, Thursday, October 24th, blah 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 blah. It's definitely
All right, Bronny, no workout Thursday.
Okay.
Get
Hey,
your
Ronnie, what happens if I attack the PIDF?
which means answer your
Um,
reload recording today.
We both die.
Really?
I think Emerald's okay with
Yeah.
that.
What's up
How
here?
do we die?
You're gonna have a freeloader with you on
They
Thursday?
attack
Oh,
and
absolutely.
they constantly respawn and they never stop attacking.
Oh, okay.
And they kill you.
Because I have pizza claims.
Yay.
Okay.
I still have lots of popcorn.
Except my ball.
Yeah, my balls, Mr. Garrison.
I only got to catch 2 more Expedir I got a Petalia and a Grisbolt a minute ago.
Nice. Oh, don't want to get near them. Going down here. You guys do your thing up there.
Do you want this Expedir or should I take it?
Where are you?
Right behind you.
Name of
Oh,
a
where
horror
is it?
movie that
You take it. I want it.
hear you?
A horror movie that failed to. Oh, so like a lackluster horror movie. Oh, there was a
That's
game.
lot of them.
One horror movie that I bought because it was famous, and then I watched it, and I'm like, this movie is shit. What was it called? Hold on, it's not A Haunting in Connecticut.
Bride of the Scarecrow.
Besides that one, this was before that.
like
Bride of the Scarecrow was like so bad it was hilarious. It was the dumbest movie that's ever been made. Oh, you know the other one. What was the one that Brian made us watch? It was like a shark in a trailer park.
Shark.
Trailer
Oh,
park
yeah,
shark.
yeah.
That was such. That was a great movie.
Oh yeah, the Shark Attack. I think it was. No,
Yeah, yeah.
Or was it Shark Shock? It was one of
No,
them.
it's weird.
It was Shark Shock. It was
Named
Shark
a couple
Shock.
of
because-
times or something.
Yeah.
It's Shark Shock. It's Shark Shock
But
because the
according to
shark.
the thing, it
was
was Shark Shock. According to the internet, it's Trailer Park Shark. So it's one of those movies where
Trailer
it's got
Park
different
Shark.
titles depending on where you
Trailer
look at
Park
it.
Jaws. Trailer Park Jaws.
Well, have you ever heard of a horror movie called Jeepers Peepers?
Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers,
No.
I saw that one.
No, Jeepers, yeah, but like that movie was supposed to be scary, and I'm just sitting there the whole time like, wow, this is kind of stupid.
I remember seeing it as a
halfway
kid.
through the movie, this headless, nameless figure that's facing them suddenly becomes a giant winged demon for some reason, and it's like,
Yup.
huh, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah, there's
A
this.
horror movie that failed to scare me.
There was a horror movie
Or-
that I think it was an Amityville Horror. It must have been Amityville.
Yeah?
Yes, I believe it was the Amityville Horror. I watched that movie and I was expecting it to get real good. It was so boring. I found that movie to be so fucking boring. You know what? After I was watching it with my friends. Me and my friend, I think she goes by Funko or Bunko, Captain Bunko or something. But she's my high school friend. I used to watch horror movies with her all the time. That'd be our thing. We go off, we watch horror movies. We watched it at my house, and I was disappointed. Like, oh, this is supposed to be famous, it's supposed to be good. It sucked. And after that, we watched that one movie, As Above, So Below. That was an actual good one. That was decent.
Yeah.
I love horror movies that are bad, so bad that they're funny. Like Jason X is like my favorite horror movie, I suppose, but it's my favorite because it's the funniest.
Wait, by the way, how long are we supposed to be streaming this time?
Just a regular time.
Unless someone wants to take down the boss
Oh,
bar.
okay.
Yeah, well, we're not asking Raptor's Talon to do that. No.
Of course not.
Yeah, I just wanted to be
He's
sure.
the one on the boss bar.
We never really.
But anyways, guys, you remember the fundraiser we got here? Milton mugged my man, so we got to get some money back after we had to evacuate to South Carolina. Ooh.
And don't forget to do the pog for Heather too. That's
Yeah,
what
use code PrincessPoggers at PoggersLifestyle.com to get 10% off your order.
I still haven't tried her pog.
Yeah, you really gotta try some
Oh,
pog.
watch out! There's soldiers over there.
Yeah, I see him. Hi there.
Gotta sneeze again.
We're
All
killing
right, I'm
it.
filled up on. I got my bonuses on Azeroth,
Which is
Exeter
good.
Terra, and Pen King. So
Yeah, I gotta do the Eclidir Terra and the that thing floating over there. What's its name? The Azaro. I just don't want to get near that guy that wants to kill us.
yeah,
We got some stressed out pals at this base.
You know what will fix it? More whipping.
Perhaps.
the beatings will continue until morale improves.
Exactly. Everyone's just going, I'm so happy.
Don't want to get near them, so going up.
Oh,
So we are the
Bronny.
criminal activity, huh?
Bronny, by the way, your cape is still in my trunk. I just remembered.
Oh, okay.
Get that out of there at some point. And we gotta put the stickers you got me from Mayfair on my car. I keep forgetting about them.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. Like, it's funny, if you look at my Mazda and you open up the doors, you'll see a sticker someplace. I have them hidden in very key locations. It's kind of great.
I gotta put.
I have the stickers that I bought just slapped on my motorcycle. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. Everyone can see them.
You're gonna get pulled over, and they're just gonna arrest you just for the fact that you're a brony, and then you're gonna try to plead that case, and they're just gonna bump you to death penalty.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, no, you don't understand. I'm a furry, I swear. And they're just like,
Well, I mean, I already have furry stickers on my helmet, so you know.
That's what they all say, punk.
if y'all would like a sample of Donut's work, may I present to you the best sticker that's been made? Yes. Excellent.
Heather, is there a way that you can show the chat anthro premise?
Oh, I hope so. I love Anthrocremis. Hold on.
Don't we already have a blank image for us on there somewhere?
Somewhere.
Oh, yeah,
But I-
speaking of, that was a really good feature. I saw that earlier.
Oh, did you see the Trixie one too? I love the Trixie one.
Yeah, they both were really good.
Oh yeah, he exactly did.
The Trixie one is kind of older, but it's like you were just bringing up babysitter Trixie, so I was like, wait a minute, I drew that.
Let's go OBS open. And let me see. We have, what is this? This one I have to do?
I need to know what they were thinking at the freaking studio for the mobile game when they made Babysitter Trixie, because it's actually a really good design.
It's cute. It's got twin tails. It's Trixie. It's like what more would they think? They needed to be thinking.
Loungewear
Em-
Trixie.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
I can
everything
show
about
this
everything
to
about it's
chat.
really good, just except for the fact that it's Trixie.
Chat, if you'd like to see this, this is Donut's work. Oh, look at that. That's Kremen.
I just love how fluffy it is.
Fluffy.
Well,
I showed him
I have to
premise.
admit,
I showed him premise, and he was just like, "There's just fluff. There's just
what
so
am I
much.
supposed to do with this? It's just a fluff. What the heck?
It's just cloud." Let me open this in browser and all. And here's just babysitter Trixie for chat as well.
Oh, I've been spotted.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, look at that.
Fly straight up. Eventually,
So
that
it's like
wanted thing will
Just
go
draw
away.
Trixie a little shorter, a little cuter, and be like, yeah.
I
Obviously,
like
good
that there's a
stuff.
lot more of them now, Brawny. Since you did that.
Oh my god.
Yep, just fly straight up and stay there until that goes away.
There we go. But
Actually,
yeah,
I don't
let's
think I
figure-
got it. I think it was just you that got it.
Charles B says, I know Donut's work the best from his Buck to the Face collab with Mr. Brawny. Oh yeah, because at the beginning you were like hawking all your stuff on his front yard. That was really funny.
Boy.
Let me just put myself back in
That
place.
was-
I remember Donut messaged me and was like, we're doing this on the episode where the dude can't get his life together. What does Brawny mean by this?
I'm like, are you trying to insinuate something there? Yes. Oh.
Straight up.
I'm not trying to insinuate anything. Oh.
I'm straight up telling you.
Oh, that's in the eye of. It's in pre-
Man, they really don't spawn the Grisbolt and the Battalion very much, do they?
No.
Nah, Grisbolt's supposed to be a real
Grisbolt.
rare one.
Yeah, it took me a while to get Grisbolt.
Oh, there's a Grisbolt. Coon's already on it.
Get out of here, Pain King. Nobody likes you.
Yeah, Pen King I'm kind of over. I mean, it was cool when he was just like one of the first big guys we met, but like, I'm over him.
Ducks are only cute in real life.
Duck's alright.
I cannot think of a cartoon duck that I like.
Me
Oh,
neither.
Not Howard,
Oh, okay.
not Psyduck, not Golduck, not Thwack, not Penking, not Perry,
Platypus?
maybe Daffy.
I was gonna say, you don't like Daffy? What the fuck?
What about
do
Donald?
I do like. He's funny.
Yeah.
I don't like Donald.
Oh, you talk like him all the time. How dare you not like Donald? Donald, you just relate to Donald, don't you? No one understands what you're saying, and he's always
I don't-
angry.
I don't talk like Donald. I just make this noise.
Did you
sometimes
hear
for no
him
reason.
in the DuckTales reboot where he got a normal voice?
That was funny.
DuckTales.
Yeah,
Woo.
yeah. Apparently they do that like in the season finales, and there's always some like stupid reason he can't talk, and then they fix it temporarily, and then he talks like some
You know who?
constantly changing guest celebrity voice.
You know who I heard? Do they change it? Because I feel like the first one they got Rhodey from Iron Man to play him.
Yeah, that was what happened.
Burning Man. Oh, whoa, where'd that thing come from? Where is that? Is that Spencer or something?
Yeah.
Who is that? Oh.
I keep getting spotted without touching the ground.
Oh, man on fire can.
I mean, I think that guy might be angry at me.
Oh, hey, a valet. I don't have that yet.
I'm gonna take the Azarobe, you can take the valet.
He still voice Bronny's mom? What
Well,
the-
Bronny's mom hasn't been on the show in a while, so not
I
lately.
don't think, yeah, and I don't think I plan for her to have any more speaking roles, but I honestly at this point I actually don't know if I'll be able to finish the series because things just keep going wrong in my life.
Ugh.
So, one way or another, High Note doesn't have any more speaking lines in the series.
Spencer, I think that the PIDF infantry is angry at you. Yeah, he's shooting at
Yeah,
you.
I'm definitely being targeted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Paladin Pony says it's terror time again from that actually is a great Halloween song.
Terror Time Again. I don't know if I
Terror
remember
Time
that.
Again?
Zombie on Your Lawn, I know.
On your lawn?
It's Lun,
Oh, okay.
Lawn. He's talking about the
Oh, okay.
the fucking, what was it? Plants vs. Zombie song. I do love that one. There's a zombie on your lawn.
I like the Hex Girl song, and of course the Ghostbusters theme. That's like one of my go-to
Yeah, I
Halloween
feel like-
songs.
Alright.
That'll do the trick.
Oh,
Yeah, I just saw you murk a freaking infantry soldier. Valinor. They can't report you if they're dead.
Yep.
Halloween ones.
Can't report me from beyond the grave.
But I mean, the Hex Girls for artists are like a really big thing. They get drawn a lot in fan art.
I'm sure they do. Which one's the
It's our
favorite?
next girl.
The redhead.
So, cool.
Spell on you.
Should we keep hanging out here, go to a different island, or
Hey, Brian,
should
do you
we,
still need an Ecthideer Terra?
should we do bosses?
Here, let me catch this thing real quick and let me see where I'm at.
Bronny, do you still need an Ecthideer Terra?
Nope.
We gotta
Alright.
find more valet, and I think I need.
I'm all set on Ecthideer Terra, Pen King,
Yeah, I'm good on
and
the
Azerobe.
Azerobe. I just got good on. It's only the valet that I want to get, you know,
Excuse me.
because the other ones I don't think will pop up anytime soon. I know the valet will pop up now and then.
Yeah, Paladin, I know you want me to finish my story. I want to finish it too. I just genuinely don't know how right now because, like,
Yeah.
freaking, it's just life has made it impossible. And people that were supposed to help me and then decided not to help me have made it impossible.
Not
Yeah,
easier.
got
It's
that
just-
thing going on with like every content creator where like, you know, life gets in the way and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
This Majesty says,
It's
"Hi
like
everyone."
what you can't just stop and everything you're doing and create something that takes hours and hours and hours of creative work and just like you know, for like the possibility of maybe nothing. Gee, what a jerk.
Yeah, the thing is like I have not been able to grow my channel, so I have not been able to grow my income through that. So I have not, you know, if I dedicate to making content, I'm betting my house, and I call it that. I call it betting the house, and I can't just ask my audience to support me like that when I haven't even been able to produce for like a year.
Yeah.
So it's a really rough situation. And yeah, it would have. No, I'm not going to go into the details. Why?
Let's not get too too real here. I think we can all just say blatantly that we'd love to be making more of our long form content, but with full-time jobs and full lives, it's just difficult.
Difficult.
Yeah.
If this
Yeah.
was the job, it might.
Like I want to do my thing. Yeah. Like,
Exactly.
I want to do my thing too, but
Otherwise,
I'm the only one who's able to produce regularly, and I do so almost daily. And that still takes quite a bit of work and planning on my part.
yeah.
Also, I finished Night
I mean,
Swim.
you got a Beyonce, so of course.
I'm not Beyonce. Should I start Snow Maiden?
Sure.
Let's see.
sure.
Let's see what this one tastes like. I don't know if it literally means for me to shake it up, but I'll just like kind of give it a little bit of a little.
So in a good month, my Patreon pulls me about $1,000. I need to pull at least 2.5 in order to in order to justify switching over to content creation full time.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh, it
about
does say shake well.
2/3 of the way there.
It does say shake well on here.
And that's on a good month.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is good luck, and I hope it happens. And you know,
So this is the 14.9%.
that's it. I mean, sake is on the it is on the heavier side.
It's not cat food.
Let him sniff the lid.
Smell it. It's
Yeah, let 'em-
not.
That's what
Smell it.
that's
Smell
actually
it.
what
It's
Donut
not
did.
cat
Let
food.
them sniff the lid, and they're like, oh, it's not cat food.
Smell it. It's not cat food.
Starts licking it up.
Yeah, they're licking it. They're licking it.
I took a gamble on whether or not they would actually like it, and I was like, let's see what happens. Okay. And it just so happened I didn't like it, so yes.
No, don't go in there. Get out of my trash can.
Whoops. Just wait for the...
Okay, so this is going to be really strong. I'm going to mix it up just a little bit more. Cloudy. I'm a little nervous. This is the one that I was a little nervous about.
Don't be nervous. Enjoy it, and you got some friends there to watch out for you. Take it from me, guys. If I still lived in North Carolina, I'd be like, hey, just come up and visit. I could do for some visitors.
Oh, I would like
You
that.
know?
Yeah, we should have gone to Georgia Peach World together. Met
And
up
it would have been a fun time.
It would have been the best time ever in the history of anything. Don't you,
would
John?
believe it.
You would not believe your eye.
If 10 million fireflies lit up the night as we fell asleep. Where's it the room? I don't know.
Well, it's certainly cloudy. As far as sake goes, I start with a very low bar because the first sake I ever had, I went to a Chinese food place with my friends. I forget when, it was in California, and they had a deal going on. It's like, you can get one bottle of sake and get the other one free. You just gotta finish the first one. And I'm like, oh, I could do that. I just turned 21 a few months ago. I can handle it. Dude, I got the bottle. They gave me a little cup. I poured one cup of this, drank it, and it tasted like fucking nail polish remover.
Ew.
It
I
was.
think that's the one where you had to like heat up to enjoy.
It
really-
was a hot sake. It was a hot sake. But yeah, it was just like, oh, I am drinking pure like alcohol. Like not the juicy fruity shit, but I was committed to like I at least ordered this bottle. I gotta finish it because none of my friends are gonna drink this. They think it's nasty. So I drank that whole fucking thing by myself. God, I was so messed up after, but God, it was... So that's where the bar starts with me at sake. So anything other than that is an improvement. The other one I drank was okay, but just had a hint of fruitiness. This at least keeps like the cloudy thing going on. It didn't really... Bright, creamy, fresh. It is bright white, if y'all can see it. It is white. It is creamy, and it is fresh, I suppose. It's interesting.
So, Kuhn, I had asked you what you wanted to do earlier, and I
I'm
was
just-
gonna answer.
Oh yeah, I'm just adventurizing. I found a syndicate. What do you call it? A syndicate
Base.
and I'm just raiding it.
Not very base.
Oh, Paladin, yeah, I did see that. Something about Dan Dog and listen to the Halloween songs. Who is Dan Dog?
I think you saying damn dog.
Oh, no, he
I
says
just
it's a
want-
person. Dan Dog? He said it twice.
Oh, go to damn dog. Oh, he did.
And Paladin Pony T says, quote unquote, "It not cat food" by Heather Blossom. Jay Yoshi says, "The cats might be too stupid to not like it." He's got a point there. You got me there. They
Well,
might.
they didn't, so hey now. So.
They liked it a little bit, and they're like, "Oh, this isn't tuna fish. This is bullshit. There's a fish on the can. What the
Literal.
fuck?" The cats
It
get
is
curious.
literal bullshit from
What-
a bull.
The cats have been a little bit curious about the goldfish. Like, I brought them up close to the glass so they could see it, and they were kind of interested in it. They'd pat it with their paws, but we made it very clear they couldn't jump on top of the tank. So, like, whenever they do notice the fish, I think they think the fish are like TV. Like, because I've had the TV on in front of the cats, and I think they think it's something like that. They're like, "Man, this TV's weird. It's got screens on every side."
So I'm thinking I'm gonna travel around the map and
Oh.
do and just do bosses.
Guys, I'm
So-
gonna upload some exclusive content to the Discord server right now.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Bronny, which did you do? Wumpa Bhutan? Wumpa
don't-
Bhutan.
I don't believe I have.
We can go take
Okay,
care of that one 'cause I haven't got it yet.
Seer and
Oh,
Donut,
I have
since
done
you
that
guys
one,
are in the
actually.
Discord server, you may be the first to look upon the Aminal server and see the very important picture I uploaded. It is very important that everyone on my Discord server look at it. Jay Yoshi, you're in the chat. You can see it. You can see it. You're in the
Cat
Discord
on
server because
Steelers.
he's a patron, guys. That is a
You should
very...
do the patrons for Heather.
It's a
to be
very
part
cute
of the
picture of
server.
Zeus that I took this morning. It is a very important, very cute picture.
Very, very majestic looking.
He was very insistent in going into my bathroom this morning, and I was just...
upon the throne.
He is. Like, I don't know. They get really curious about the bathroom sometimes, and he just walked in there. He was insistent on going in there and just sitting on the couch and looking very surprised. And I'm like,
June, are you gonna do Wumpo Batan with me?
Sure. Let me just get to a fast travel point, and I will
I'll be there,
join
too.
you. Why am I lagging?
Because you're stupid.
Oh yeah, well you're poopy.
Oh.
let's see. Jayoshi says, it took a few licks in order for them to figure out it's not something they like. Jayoshi says, oh wow, I think he's looking at the picture of Zeus. Very good. Oh, he goes, he wants his spa treatment. Oh, is that what he was waiting for?
Oh,
I don't know. He's not very good with that stuff. He doesn't like me to cut his claws. He doesn't like me to trim them. He's the one that'll, like, jerk around, too. Like I could hurt him if he freaks out too bad. And I don't want to do that, but, like, he doesn't want to stay still. Achilles is a little bit better about it. Like, we can get Achilles done, no problem. Zeus is, like, I have to be so careful
Hey,
with
why
Zeus.
can you close the door for me? Well, it's because I'm busy streaming right now.
I got an itch or a tickle in my throat.
Wow.
But yeah, guys, join my Patreon and join the Discord server at the $10 tier, and you could see exclusive pictures of my cats. I also post, like, previews and shit there. Oh, actually, more exclusive content. I took a selfie in one of my cosplays recently, and I thought I looked really cute. I love this cosplay a lot. Let's see, where would I put it? I guess I'll put it at art show.
Yeah, you normally like post your polls in there first.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Oh, yeah.
You get first access to the polls first if you're on my... But you also get it for, like, the lower tiers of Patreon. Like, for the people who give me $1 to $2, I put that as a private, like, all paid patrons get access to the poll first before the public. That's just more stuff. But yeah, gosh, my wig was looking so on point for that selfie.
And then it just
I freaking love that cosplay, and I don't think the public loves that cosplay enough. I love that cosplay. Hey, honey, do you remember the vendor who you bought my hoodie off of? Do you remember their name? I know she's always there at Mirror Fair.
Oh, she makes a... It's the one that, like, is, like, right at the front of the vendor's hall, or are you talking about the one that, like...
Yeah.
The one that
So
we get in
jacket.
line for,
Oh, okay.
that one. You know that one.
Yeah, I know that one. I can't remember her name, but I just know it's the main... Everybody should know that one person that we're talking about. If they're from there.
You know what?
Her
I
name
could
is
probably...
Fantastical.
What was it?
Main-tastical?
Fantastical.
Fantastical. Yeah, and I was about to say, if I went on the Mayor Fair website, I'm sure vendors are still there and I could find her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She always has the good
very
shit.
front one, that is, her name is Fantastical.
Fantastical. I gotta remember her.
I'll let you in
She
about...
makes really good clothes. Like, she has the best shirts. Like, the best... Like, I say they're best because I love the materials she uses.
Okay.
It's very nice. Good business.
noise.
My nephew. He's funny.
I wish I could see my nephews a little more, but, you know... all far away from them.
Yeah, my nephews are ecstatic that I'm back, so it's like...
They're like, Uncle...
Alrighty. Yeah, they can't get enough of me.
Hey, so, I killed
Hey,
the Black Marketeer at Omega Base and got 10,000 gold coins.
Hell yeah. Working girl.
No, you-
Alright,
hey,
I
Kun, are
am...
you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming. I just had to get to a fast travel point.
You know, I'm not sure, but I might like this better than the other one.
Oh, something wants to attack me. Interesting.
And hydrate.
Alright, let's see. Ron Milius is, I think, north?
For anyone wondering, it's Hawaiian Punch.
Just run straight north and then jump off the cliff.
Ugh. Aaron Davis says hi. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? You doing good?
Hey, Brawny, would you listen to your friends if they told you to jump off a cliff? Get it? Because I'm about to jump off a cliff.
Every time I hear that, I think about that. Like there was you hear that thing all the time, or at least you used to. And I feel like the most memorable response I've heard to it was during that show, The Proud Family. I used to watch it a little bit. Frickin' Penny's dad told her, like, if all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do that too? And she goes, if it was fun. And he goes, if it was fun? And I'm like, what do you even say to that?
Well, your
You
friends are
say,
jumping off a
well-
cliff, would you too? I trust my friends and imagine they have a good reason for it, so yes.
Yeah, the world's ending. Fuck it.
I heard a video today claim that Fengalope is one of the fastest pals in the game.
Really?
Oh.
I guess it makes sense. Supposed to be like a sky goat, isn't it?
It can
Dude, I
double
did not
jump.
know I didn't catch all the lamb balls. Why didn't I do that?
It double jumps? Cool.
Yep.
You know?
That's cool.
So can Necromus. Paldius can triple jump.
Gosh, look at all this stuff. Well, I guess
Yeah, I'm
like
here, you guys ready?
freaking Frost Stallion Knock doesn't
Sure.
have to because it can fly.
Yeah.
That sounds neat though.
I like how I don't even see the, Oh, there it is.
Like, it's gonna take a lot for me to replace Frost Stallion Knock as my lead mount in Power World because I fucking love that thing. And like, I keep Days Moo around purely because Days Moo is probably the fastest ground transportation there is. I don't know anything that's faster. And also, when it jumps, you can just launch yourself, and then you kind of like come down softly because it's got that freaking, I don't know what you call it, the
Yeet.
little cape it has
Oh,
on.
man.
Aaron Davis says, "How is
Yeah, go
everyone
ahead.
doing?" As you can tell, Emerald is
Alright, somebody else try.
in a spot with Pal World right now. I think.
My turn.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Hold on. I got it.
Alright. My turn after that, though.
I've made good
Yep.
progress
Yep.
on this scarf. Look, Aaron,
I don't get an after that.
it's looking
Nope.
good. Yeah.
Nice.
I like to make scarves, but there's a reason I don't have scarves on my Etsy shop. They just take so long to make. Like, it's a simple design, but it takes forever. That's why I have stuff like the plushies and stuff. Like the Carl the Cupcake might take me a couple days just because, you know, full-time job time, but like I can do that. But a scarf, oof. Like, I've been working on this. I worked on this during Milton. I worked on it in the car while we were evacuating. I've worked on this every time I'm just sitting around at my desk, which isn't very often, but like, you know, I'm like freaking during Brawny streams, on stream. I've been finding time to work on it, and it's still not done. It's the amount of
Oh,
length
my
you
goodness.
gotta have on scarves, really. It is so much work.
You know what else is so much work?
Playing Power World?
Starting back at square one like 3-4 times in the past 3 months.
Oh man, I thought you meant in the game, and I'm like, oh my god, how many times did you die?
I've never done it that frequently, but I've certainly done it.
Yeah.
It was tough moving across the entire country. But you know, at least I had friends
It's
along.
easier to move across the country than it is to establish yourself on the other side of the country, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I say that, Lee.
You know, at least I had Brawny moving out to Florida. He already had a house. He, and I was used to living in a crappy, like, apartments at that point, so a house was just such a luxury.
It is a luxury.
It really is.
Definitely is a
Oh, there we
luxury.
Alright, so I headed up to a fast travel point. Which boss are we gonna do next?
Once I do my farming, because I realized I didn't catch all these pals, I
okay.
will go to the next boss. We'll find the next boss. I thought I caught all these pals, but it turns out no, I didn't.
Well,
So,
Masanda Lux is on the island.
okay. Did I do the
I'll go wait
chickpea?
over there.
I didn't do the chickpeas. Fascinating.
yeah, I think Zeus has just been on top of my PC. Taking me for the nappy.
No, that's Achilles. Zeus is over here.
Oh. He was looking very round.
Ah,
He was looking very
I know
round.
cats apart.
Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes. I can be like, can you always tell them apart? Donut. Well, Zeus really liked you
No,
when
I
you
can't.
visited. Zeus liked you a lot. Is it?
Oh shit, let me hit the button for you. I gotta hit the button for you just so you know. Oh, now it is freaking 10 minutes.
Last 10 minutes of the stream, last 10 minutes of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please say them now or hold your silence until the next stream. I forget, Zeus really liked Donut though while he was here. Like, he would just like sniff him
Yeah.
and just like indulge in his pets. I don't know what's up with your hands, but he liked you.
Well, Achilles, the other one, was kind of like, eh.
Achilles
Yeah.
can be
Yeah,
kind of
cool.
like that initially. But like if he finds you
Yeah,
just
Zeus is
laying
perfect.
down, minding your own business, he will jump onto you and just be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Hey, hey, hey!"
Oh yeah.
He can be such a...
There's like one time I was sitting at your guys' table and he like jumped up onto the couch and like was like reaching his head as close as he could get it to mine and just meowed as loud as he could. He's just like, hey.
It's like, what are you doing? That's my table. Are you eating? What do you got? He's trying to tell you something. Sometimes if he does that, you should look down and see if he brought a toy, because then he wants you to throw it.
Ah.
Cats that play fetch, you know. I think there's, like, that's a type of cat just that there is. I saw videos, a while ago that I showed Brownie's like, look, our cat isn't the only one that plays fetch, because, like, someone else was showing their cat that just liked to freaking run after things.
I used to have a cat that played fetch. He was a tuxedo cat. And like for some weird reason, he would just perfectly just bring the toy back and just plop it down in front of me. Okay.
Yeah, what's that doing over there?
Aaron Davis says, I love cats. Aaron Davis also says, anyway, I see the house is still standing. Yeah! And he says, and I see at least one kitty. Yeah, my other kitty is sleeping on top of my PC. Aaron Davis says, also, love Emerald Spencer's shirt. If you would like a shirt like this, oh god, the implications, please go to Brownie's shop on TeePublic. You can get it in a multitude of colors.
Oh boy.
Wasn't there like a tie-dye option too?
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. Brownie, you still haven't got me any of the shirts on your TeePublic.
Yep, money keeps becoming an issue.
Oh yeah, life.
Some of them are saying deluxe.
I thought I was doing pretty dang good, and then we had to pay bills, and I was just like, whoop!
Oh yeah, we have to pay bills.
Bills hurt extra hard
You're
this
like,
month.
wow, my paycheck is so big this time. And then the bills all come due, and then you're like,
No.
and it's gone.
Mine was a tiny bit extra because I had to do a little bit of overtime in, like, that week, but, like, fucking, as if it matters when we have to pay so much fucking...
My paycheck was garbage because I missed half of work last week.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I wonder why, actually.
Was that just last week?
Yeah, the Milton mug, dude, should be for you too.
For all of us, okay, can we just...
And that is why we'll not be synchronizing the amounts between streams this time.
Milton made me moist.
Milton made me moist? Oh, that would have been a good one!
Eh.
I like it! Milton made me moist, guys. I need help.
Milton treated me like my last girlfriend. Came in, wrecked everything, and then I lost my house.
Fucking...
Hey, by the way, do you guys... What happens when you play country music backwards?
What?
You get the wife back, the house back, and the truck back.
Yeah. Oh, and the dog comes home.
And the dog comes. How cute. Hey Spencer, where you were over there, was there like an actual, like, another island?
There were just some pillars sticking out of the ocean.
Okay, I'm gonna come back then. How do I come back?
And they weren't even like
Put
interesting
the
pillars.
wave.
They were just like
Oh.
Kind of rocky. I got.
Aaron
top
Davis says he saw a video of cats and dogs left behind from a hurricane and it was sad. Oh yeah, I can't believe people
Yeah,
do that.
There are a lot of those.
Just know, guys, have
Mhm.
full knowledge that when we got evacuated, I took not only my fucking cats, but my goldfish with me. They were not staying here if there was any risk
Yeah,
of danger. Like, I had their stuff packed before I had my stuff packed. I had their carrier ready. I had a little lunchbox packed for them. I had packed a couple little sweaters and toys and their harnesses. The cats were ready to
what
go.
was funny is the fact that you had the fish in just a little container.
Well,
5
they
minutes.
They need, yeah, last 5 minutes in the stream, and last minute comments, questions, or criticisms, place them now until the next stream. But, yeah, fucking, we brought the goldfish. The goldfish were an easy go case. Like, we just put them all in gallon bags and put them in a box with a raggy towel in case there was any leaks. I brought the water dechlorinator and I brought their food. We, Bronny and me went to a Walmart that was near the place we were gonna stay and got a container for them so they could swim in it and have a little, space to really stretch their fins. Bronny was a little worried because they didn't seem very active in there, but I told Bronny it's because there's nothing in there, to really stimulate their minds. They're always moving around in our fish tank because, there's castles and plants to swim around, rocks to, suck in between. There was nothing in that container. There was just space for them to stretch, really, and that's just how it's going to be. I mean, also, the water isn't oxygenated because we don't have a bubbler with them. I'm actually thinking of getting a small bubbler for an emergency situation such as this. With a water stone or something.
I mean, the fish survived, didn't it?
They did. They're perfectly fine. And, yeah, everything turned out fine. It's just, it wasn't the best situation. But, yeah, just keep in mind that, God, I hear about people abandoning their pets in hurricanes and stuff, and it's terrible.
That's
and
crazy to me.
I just knew I would never do that, so I made sure I had all my pets' stuff ready. They're coming with me. They're not staying here if there's any danger.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that they're all safe. Oh, yeah, and you guys too, of course.
I did learn from that I hate carrying around a giant plastic carrier, and I'm like, look, I know they make Rolly pet carriers, and now there's one on my wish list, so that if this situation ever happens again, or I need to move these cats, I got a Rolly bag for them. I'm not carrying that shit through the hotel again.
Yeah. Thankfully, I just had my birds to carry around.
Yeah.
Hey, Edits, are you coming to fight Masanda?
Oh, yeah. Let me come on.
Let's
I got
see.
distracted.
Let me get through the last.
As soon as you take that first shot, I'm gonna blow it right the frick up, and then somebody can catch it.
Masanda is the weirdest thing. Anyways, Aaron Davis says, okay, I'll go down to Florida, go to Publix, and buy Bronny's shirt. Eventually. Bronny, you sell your shirts in Publix?
I wish I
5
did.
more.
God, that sounds like a good brand deal.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. How about 10 more minutes? I got a bargain with my nephew. Dang.
Brody, imagine if you got a brand deal to sell your shirts on Adam and Eve.
I would take it.
The frick?
Look.
Maybe I would too, just because I'm not going to turn down money, but the frick, why there?
It's of the anger.
It would be the funniest place to find an "Oh God, the implications" shirt. It's like, you got this off of Adam and Eve? Oh God, the implications. Why are you on this site? How do you know what Adam and Eve sells, right?
Or even worse, Bad Dragon.
Yoink.
Bronny, you know what Adam and Eve sells, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Anyways, Aaron Davis says the cats and dogs were alive. They were just abandoned. Well, at least they were alive. Maybe someone could take them. Aaron Davis says Milton was my grandfather. LOL. Why did he do this to Florida, Aaron?
I'm going to the cave that I found out by the beach.
Paladin says, what was the weirdest thing you ever seen on Halloween night? I can't think of anything in particular.
I actually have a fairly interesting. There was one time I was in the Army, right?
Yeah.
I was stationed in Fort Stewart,
Well,
Georgia.
there's your first mistake.
I know, right? You're not wrong. But I was stationed in Fort Stewart, Georgia, and we were on a field problem. And this was like during Halloween night, and everyone was like kind of joking about weird things, right? And like at exactly midnight, I heard a single coyote howl. There's no coyotes in the area. There's never been a sighting of a coyote anywhere around there. But at exactly midnight, the minute my watch started chiming for midnight, I heard a coyote howl.
Ooh, spooky.
It was just the weirdest freaking thing, you know?
It ain't that scary though. They're everywhere.
Yeah, did I tell
Not
you?
in Georgia.
Oh yeah, Georgia. That's a different situation.
I'm not scared.
Yeah.
I had an encounter. It was interesting. This was back when I was working in Tucson, Arizona. I was working at a car dealership. I was parking my car in the parking lot that day, and before I could get out, there was like a biker's path that was next to our parking lot that was separated by just like just a simple fence, like with just thin metal bars. And on the path, before I could even open my door to get out, I saw a coyote, and it was just looking around, looking inconspicuous, and then it ran off, and then three more followed it, like just out of nowhere, and I was just like, whoa, how interesting. Like, since they were running away in a different direction, since they were running away in a different direction, I was just kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. They're just animals doing their thing. And so I got out of my car, I went into the building, I went up to the top floor, where my manager was, and I'm like, hey, manager, it's funny, I just saw some coyotes.
Shit, I just realized.
Yes, I know, I'm telling a story. And I go up,
I know.
I go up to, this manager, and this manager I thought was pretty bold. Like, this manager, she was, like, telling me factoids about tarantulas, saying that she's the one that told me that if you drop a tarantula, it will explode. Like, the spines on it will just shoot off. I didn't know that. She taught me that. And she also was like, oh yeah, anytime I find a snake on my property, I get a shovel and cut its head off because I don't want it biting any of my dogs. And I'm just like, okay. So she seemed pretty hardcore to me. She was pretty hardcore to me. And then I told her, I go up to her and I told her, like, yeah, I saw coyotes outside the parking lot on the biking trail. And she was like, what? And I'm like, I saw just a pack of coyotes walking down the biking trail. It looked like they were leaving, like they were going in the opposite direction of our parking lot. And she's like, okay, we better keep an eye out, because, like, I'm not going out there if there's coyotes. And I'm like, what? Wait, you fucking drop tarantulas and chop the heads off snakes, but coyotes are the thing? Like, I guess
that is where I draw the line, guys. Holy crap. Coyotes. Oh my god.
Like, coyotes are a threat to, like, small children, but I think a coyote, I mean, I don't know, I'm not an expert on animals, but, like, aren't they the kind of animals that avoid humans? Like, they don't fuck with you?
They are the most skittish of the wild
yeah,
dogs,
like,
yes.
Yeah, this is what I know. If there's like one or two of them, they're gonna be scared of you. But if there's a pack of them, you should be scared of them. So.
Yeah, I just thought they were just...
Pro Girl 2 says, hello Heather, I've clocked out from work buying ice cream, gonna rot on my desk. How are you?
I'm doing okay. If you want to hang out after stream, we should. The stream's about to end, so let me just finish chat. I got done with that story. Let's see if there was anything going on. Let's see. Aaron Davis says, like in Finding Nemo? Yeah, in bags like that. Aaron Davis says there's also backpacks. For cats, yeah, but I already had a backpack that I had to wear. I didn't want another one. So
on top of that, how are you supposed to put two cats in a backpack?
Yeah, I wanted to get one of those ones that's big enough for two cats and is rolly. They do make them. But let's see. Aaron Davis says, you and Bronny could each carry a cat. Again, we both have backpacks already full of stuff. Aaron Davis says, I actually used to go...
I'm not sure what this place's cat policy was. We ended up seeing a bunch of people
with dogs
walking around with dogs. So cats were probably fine, but
I did cover the cat carrier with a blanket because we didn't want the staff to see him, but also I thought that would be best so the dogs maybe not notice the cats.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's some weird situation where they like dogs but not cats.
Cats do a lot more property damage.
These cats almost did. Holy frick, they were
bouncing off walls
and stuff. And yeah.
Anyways, Aaron Davis says, I actually used to go down to Florida to visit my grandfather Milton in the winter. I miss him sometimes. Aaron, you should come down for Mare Fair next year or something. We can hang out.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
We should take you to Arcade Monsters. It'll be fun. It'll be a great time. I'll buy you a Jello shot. Anyway.
Donut, this is how it's gonna go. If you do move to Arizona, perfect. I can pick you up in Arizona. Then I can go to Louie and then force Louie to join us. Straight to Florida.
You know, I don't think I ever asked Donut, how did you like Arcade Monsters?
Yeah.
Oh, it was great. I mean,
It looked like you and Brian were having a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
I was just hooked on pinball that time around. I felt like playing some pinball. That was my thing.
Air hockey was real fun.
Oh my god, pucks flying everywhere. What the fuck? You almost killed someone.
We gotta tell that story. Steer ended like a 10-year winning streak for me. That was frustrating.
Oh my god. Way to go, Seer. Yeah! Girl power, motherfucker. Ugh.
Yeah, I took it right back though.
Ugh.
Well, I never won a game after that against him.
No. Take the win. Take the win, but don't take the losses.
You still broke the streak, so it's all good.
He's got to restart the whole thing.
Great fight in that.
Let's see. Aaron Davis says, I've been hearing coyotes or something at night. They howl quite loudly.
Yeah, they do.
Dogs. Aaron Davis says,
they're like huskies, you know. They're kind of sounds.
He sometimes sounds like they're right outside your window. They might be. If you have a dog or like a dog pees near your window, they might be peeing on it to mark their territory. Let's see. Aaron Davis says, if I visit, it's going to be in the winter. I can't visit in the summer. It's way too hot for me. Are you sure? We'd be mostly inside. I mean, they have the con in September. It is kind of warm still, but
literally, people have to remember this. You go to the south, buildings have AC.
Everyone's got AC. You cannot survive.
Like, we're not gonna make you go outside.
Code in the south.
Like you go to the airport, get a room, just go straight to the venue and like just stay in the hotel, and then we'll just go into cars and stay indoors. I don't like going outside.
You know something else is that the heat is actually not even really that bad.
It isn't. Like, I find Texas heat worse, so. And they say that.
I don't know. That like week we were at the con, it was something was going on. It was like
hurricane
weather.
Yeah, the hurricane.
It was the wind. The wind was nice. The wind was a little wild, but it was nice, right?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, I guess it's time for me to thank all my loyal patrons. They help make everything possible. We got Jyoshi64, who was in the text chat, Icanus Gorilla, Gojillion91, Angel of Speed, Aaron Davis, that's the guy right there, you see him, Jason, DJ Skywalker, Emerald Spencer, who's that guy right there?
Yeah.
If you'd like to be like one of them, check the links in the description below. You can be part of my Patreon today. There's also my Etsy shop link, the tip jar link. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that's also there. I put updates of the stream on there, but always just make sure to check that YouTube community tab. Don't forget that Milton mugged my man, and he didn't make me moist, so let's raise money about that. I don't know.
Did the opposite.
Did the opposite. I have never been drier. Anyways. Let me see if I can finish this sake in like just hold on.
Chug.
You don't chug.
You never
sake
chug it.
here.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for the chug, but
Maybe you don't, you amateur. I'll put you right under this table.
I take it from
with
me.
my sake chugging powers.
I've never.
Oh my god,
Okay.
we know you don't have that. You don't.
Yeah,
Brian's gonna chug a sake while eating a charcuterie cracker with
I identify as someone that can drink you all under the table.
Oh my god. Okay, sure, honey. Anyways, okay, I'll try to chug the rest of this on stream.
Based on what you said before, Bronny, I think I can handle alcohol better than you can.
That's saying a
That's
lot.
it.
I mean, I take that back. You don't have to say it at all. Bronny never handles alcohol.
This stuff is like, oh, you do it a
women
lot at once.
cheat by storing it all in your woman curd.
Guys, alcohol is stored in the tits. Don't you just like it when you hold your
It is?
boobs like this? It feels like it takes it off.
Heather,
of
if that were
you.
true, you'd think yours would be bigger.
You bitch! He's making fun of my boobs!
Oh, come on. That's just mean, dude.
You motherfucker! Seer, I'm gonna need you to stop me from throwing the can at his head. And it would get water on stuff. Anyways, I finished. Thank you all again for
That's the
joining.
only reason.
Thank you all again for joining the stream tonight. We'll see you next week for the Five Nights at Freddy's stream where we all try the 6th night. Oh, it's gonna be hell. Okay.
Yep.
Oh well, though. I love you all.